Hey guys, my name's Abby Fry, and I am going to tell y'all a funny story about how I ran from the cops. So, basically, I live in Cypress, Texas, which is a suburb right outside of Houston, Texas, and there's not much to do around the area except for like go out to eat and drive around and listen to music. So, one night, my friends Hannah, Aaron, and Cammie and we were all driving around listening to music, and we were like, okay, we need to do something. Well, there were some apartments being built on the side of the road next to our house, and we were like, let's just go check it out. So we pull into the parking lot, and my friend Aaron was like, guys, this is trespassing. Like, I'm not trying to get in trouble tonight. I don't think this is a good idea. Cammie, Hannah, and I were like, okay, Aaron, like, whatever, just sit in the car. So Aaron sits in the car while we go adventure out onto the apartments. So while we're there, we're like having a fun time. We're taking pictures. And all of a sudden, we see headlights coming around the corner. And we were like, what? Like, what's that? And then we thought somebody was kidnapping us. The thought of a cop wasn't even in our minds. I don't know why, but we thought somebody was honestly going to kidnap us. So we start running. We just start running. And Cammie is a track star at BYU, and she's fast. So she just dusts us, basically. And Hannah and we're just trotting along. Hannah falls into a ditch, whatever, like ruins her shoes, but she gets up and she goes, oh my gosh, it's a cop. And I start running even faster. We make it to my car, and I'm trying to reverse out of there quick, but I have a push to start, and it's a hybrid, so you have to like wait a minute for it to start up. Well, there was no time to wait, so I'm trying to reverse, and my car just goes off. All the lights turn on, like engine lights, like tire pressure, everything just starts turning, like going off. And I was like, oh man, like this is not good. So then the cop gets out of his car, comes around the corner with a flashlight, and he goes, what are y'all doing here? Like, y'all are not supposed to be here. Starts taking pictures of my license plates, and I'm sitting here, I'm about to cry. I was thinking to myself, I cannot get a ticket. I had recently gotten a speeding ticket, and I popped all 4 of my tires. My parents were already mad at me. If I get a ticket for trespassing, I'm in deep trouble. And so I just start crying. Hannah takes control over the talking. Well, the cop we were talking to was foreign. Hannah tells him a story that is completely wrong, like such a lie. I could not follow. This cop could not follow. So he calls his boss on the phone. As he's getting the number, I turn to Hannah and I'm like, Hannah, don't lie. Just tell him the truth. Tell him we were here. We're being stupid. We want to leave. And she was like, okay. So the cop gives the phone to Hannah so we could talk to the cop's boss. Well, Hannah gets on the phone with him. Everything ends up being fine. I didn't get a ticket. I didn't do anything. We were just told, okay, just leave. Don't come back. Y'all aren't supposed to be doing this. We were off the hook, basically. And I was so thankful for that. But honestly, throughout that whole story, I just learned that, like, running from the cops is never the answer, and it leads to even bigger problems. Because honestly, if we would have not run from the cop and he would have pulled up right next to us, we could have been like, I'm so sorry, we were just like running around the infrastructure, and the cop probably would have told us to leave, and that would have been the end of it. But since we ran from the cop and it was a whole scene, that just made it even worse. And honestly, if I didn't run from the cop, then I wouldn't have this story to tell. So anyway, thank you for listening to my story, and I hope y'all liked it.